Jenny from thedivineedge.co.uk, and I'm here to do your July reading. So we're going to be looking at current energies, what's coming in for the month of July, also what challenges you may be facing, and some guidance. So let's dive in. Okay, so angels, spirits and guides, let's take a look what's coming in for the month of July for our beautiful Pisces. So this is for Pisces, Sun, Moon and Rising. Obviously this is a collective read, so just take what resonates for you. Okay, and I have one wanting to come out here. Ooh, we like this. Ooh, feeling all the tingles of spirit now. So we've got this beautiful card, this talent card. Okay, so this is the current energy you're in now. So this is about you really distinguishing what you're good at, looking at what you're capable of. And this card really resonates with me actually, and I am a Pisces because I've got someone here who is dancing and I love my dancing. And this is about you embracing that movement, that being seen, but also just going in and enjoying this person here, although she's showing her creativity and her talent. She's also, her eyes are shut and she's completely absorbed in the process. And I think Pisces, had this conversation with some people earlier, some of my Taurus friends actually, and we were talking about being seen, and some fear about it, isn't it? About being seen. But the lady in this card she's being seen, but it doesn't matter, because what matters is that she's enjoying and she's in her passion. So at the moment, Pisces, the current energies are getting you to look and focus within. Really focus on what your passion is, where your creativities lay, what you find fun and freedom in. There's this feeling here of just wanting to be carefree and wanting to let go. And I'm feeling for Pisces at the moment, for a long time, I feel like the Pisces have dealt with a lot of shit over the last few years, I'm not gonna lie. But I feel like for a long time there's almost been this restriction, and now there's this like need to just let go and to just be free and making decisions and having forward movement on the things which make your soul feel free. And whether this is dance, whether this is, dance, we can use that as a metaphor for our creativity, for just movement forward. But moving forward, here there's this light around here and there's this darkness, suggesting that the person here doesn't know what lies ahead. And sometimes we just need to have that complete trust in the universe. We don't need to know all the answers. We can try and control things too much, and what we end up doing is putting in blocks in place of where we're meant to be going, which ends up keeping us stuck and keeping us stagnant. So this is about having complete trust, and also knowing that, in a sense, you do have control, because you can have choice over what avenues what avenues to go forward into. And I feel for July, for Pisces, this is about you really taking a step, taking an ownership in going for the things which really serve you and which really suit you. So this is the overall energy at the moment. To focus on looking where to put your energy, where your talent is, where your heart is. And what's really going to drive you forward is where you have your passion. So let's see what's coming in for the month of July. Okay, so we've got the Psychic Tarot. So, spirits and guides, please, let's choose 3 cards for Pisces. Oh, they're all wanting to come out. Can't use all of these. Woo. So we have wisdom, we have triumphant success, and we also got positive moving forward. Oh, we like this, Pisces. So, you know, the overall arching energy of the month of July is this triumphant success card. This is all about you moving forward. Now, you may not get to the destination that you want during July, but July is going to be a month of change, a month of freedom, a month where you are moving forward towards the sun, towards abundance. There's a lot of sun energy in this. We've got the sun in both. They're both partly shaded slightly, suggesting that the abundance in the sun is coming in. Okay. What else have we got here? It feels like any challenges that you've had in the past, even during the month of June, what they've done is brought in this wisdom for you, which is needed for the current changes. They've all been a means to prepare you for what is coming in for you. Okay. I feel like there's a lot of loyalty around you, Pisces. There's also a lot of knowledge and support from, I feel like the support from a variety of different avenues coming from. And there may be support here from family members coming in as well. I'm also feeling that there has been some challenges around the family, but these are shifting. If there's something still lingering at the moment, it feels like it's going to be put to bed during the month of July. We're going to be overcoming any challenges so that we can go into this new cycle. And this new cycle, look, we have the number 1, new beginnings. Okay, so this triumphant success, we love that, don't we? So 1s are all about new beginnings. And I feel that there's some, I feel like you're going to be vocalizing your needs more. I feel like you're going to be able to act upon what you need going forward, and also cut through, communicate about the things that you don't need and kind of cut them off. There may be cutting off ties to certain people as well, so we can move forward in a positive direction. And this is what we've got here, is that positive movement forwards. There may be a reluctance here where we may step back a little bit. So if there's a new job opportunity coming in, I do feel like at the moment this is more career and work based. If there's a new job opportunity coming in, there may be a little bit of hesitancy or reluctance, and that's okay. Sometimes smaller steps, but I do feel more that that's been dealt with in the past, and now's the time to start shining. I'm going to see if we can get some further just messages from these. As I said, it's quite a short reading that we're going to be doing, but let me just see if I can get a bit more on this wisdom. Okay, so we've got the moon card, we've got the sun, and we've got the moon here. So I feel like there's a lot of balanced energy coming in for you. I feel like there's been a lot of dealing with your shadow side, Pisces. And through this, you've been able to navigate any difficulties which have been blocking you going forward. But there's a light being shone here on what direction, but we need to be aware of delving too much into the past. this is a new beginning starting in July for you. And I know every day is a new beginning, a new opportunity to start fresh. But let's just see if there's anything else I want to come through there. Okay, for some of you Pisces, there's some mourning going on. And when we talk about mourning, I'm talking about heartache and loss. Okay. And we've got here this Five of Cups, and also she's a mermaid, which is our Pisces energy. And what she's not seeing here is that she's focusing on loss, but there's these opportunities coming her way. So with these new beginnings, we need to be able to shift the headspace from the losses and the past and be able to look forward. Okay, because there are opportunities coming forward to you. There's things that you're not seeing that are going to be coming in July. I'm also getting August here, so it may be the beginning of something starting in July, but then we're going to move into August with it. Okay, I'm just aware of the time. I'm only going to do about 15 minutes on these cards. So anything else, spirits? Okay, I'm seeing like a coffee and a filter, but I'm getting the words to filter out certain things. So I feel like this is a month where you're really going to be looking at what things you need, what things you don't. And these can be as simple as things around the house and the home. These can be habits, patterns of behaviour. Okay. And I've got this Ten of Swords, but I'm not seeing this in... I'm not really seeing this in the meaning that we'd maybe seen it. I'm feeling that this is more a death of the old you, or of the old patterns. So I feel like there's going to be a huge shift during the months of July, to the point where it's, you know, we need to have that death of like the ego, death of, you know, the negative and dark sides of us, that them sides of us that have been blocking. And I feel like this is what's coming in for you. Okay, I'm just going to see if there's one more. Okay, Three of Wands as well. But there's going to be, with this change, there's going to be some looking back into the past. And that's okay to have the reflection. I feel like the month of July, there is going to be, for some of you, there is going to be a lot of looking at the past. But this is more to do with evaluating how far you've come, and so that we can refocus our energies going forward. So what challenges have we got here, Pisces? What other challenges have we got? What's your biggest challenge, spirit, for Pisces during the month of July? Okay. Ooh, health. So for some of you, there's going to be a focus on your health. What's keeping your energy good and positive? So this is an affirmation for you. I will honour the physical vessel that enshrines my soul. So for some of you, you know, when we're talking about health, we're not just talking about health conditions. We're talking about you, you and your personal boundaries in terms of your energy, things like eating habits, but also exercise. So your challenge this month is, what's going to be brought up is really looking at your physical as well. And for anyone who is, I suppose, dancing or wanting to be free, these kind of work hand in hand, don't they? For some of you, there also may be a focus on the heart chakra. So for those of you who are recovering from any kind of bereavement, that could be the end of a relationship, whether past or living, it's almost like we have to really put some focus and attention on the heart space and the energy within the heart chakra this month also, so that we can heal that and move forward. And just to round up this little reading, we are going to have some guidance from Spirit, from our lovely angel friends. Something else just come in for me then, and it came in and then vanished. What else the Pisces need to know? Okay, so if there's any lingering health problems, July's the month to get them sorted. We need to get them sorted so that we can focus our energies elsewhere. And I'm just going to choose, try to get one card, but I've got about 1 million of them. You know what? I'm going to do all of these. So we need to be focusing on our passion, which that was the energy at the beginning of the reading. So trust and follow your renewed passion in your love life and career. So any decisions in July, it's important that you're making them from the heart space. If you're not feeling that tug to go in a direction, if you've got to be all heady about it to decide that it's not for you, okay? We need to go in on the passion, where we're really feeling. Chakra clearing, that comes in again. Just confirming with this health card, there's a focus on shifting past energy. There's focus on shifting the energy within the aura as well. Once again, we want a clear vessel so that we can move forward into the next chapter of our life. And spiritual understanding. Now this card, once again, it's confirming this. Pisces, you've done so much work over the last few years. Pisces are one of the most spiritual, psychic. They have so many gifts. And I think being aware of what's being shown to you, really any kind of symbols or anything that's coming in, really taking that on board. I've had this week literally white feather every single day, apart from today actually, just in the most random place. So it's things like symbols. I've had 11, 11, 22, 22, confirmation everywhere. So just being aware of any symbols which may be nudging you in a certain direction. And then our final card for July, trust your inner knowledge and act upon it without delay. Okay. All the cards pretty much confirming what we're seeing. This is about moving forward in July, trusting what you've got, trusting what you've been given, and allowing yourself to just let go of some stuff and moving forward. It really is a month of progression, a month of moving forward into your talents and into your passions. Thank you for letting me read and review for you. Thank you, Pisces. Bye now.